Okay. So, good evening, everyone. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, I'd like to invite the speaker, Ms. Abha Shrivastava, who will talk about ways to improve seed germination during planting, that is farmer-friendly, home-based techniques. I now request the speaker to begin. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I am Abha Shrivastava. I have done my master's in Seed Science and Technology from University of Agricultural Science, GKVK, Bangalore. I am here to present about ways to improve seed germination before planting. So, seed germination and establishment are key for yield and quality. Seed germination, it is the process from sprouting till the seedling is established in the field. It is the foundation for crop growth and productivity. Good germination gives uniform crop stand. Strong establishment, better competition with weeds and stress. So if the seedlings are strong enough, so they can compete with the weeds and during the stress conditions that directly influences the yield and quality and the profitability. So for some of the ways through which we can improve seed germinations are seed treatment that improves seed germination, vigor, and resistance. They protect against seed-borne and soil-borne diseases such as smut, rot, and mildews, and safeguard against early season insect pests. So when the seeds are sown in the field, if they are treated, then there are less chances that they will be affected by the smuts, rot, or mildew, and also they will show some resistance against the insect and pest. Breakdown dormancy and stimulate faster emergence. So if the seeds are treated with plant growth regulators, they will have less dormancy and they will emerge fast, and there will be faster emergence. Includes physical, chemical, and biological methods. So seed treatments, they can be done through physical methods, chemical methods, and biological methods. Seed treatment definition: application of fungicides, insecticides, biofertilizers for growth regulators. So as I mentioned, they can be chemicals or they can be physical. So in chemical, mostly the seeds are treated with fungicides, insecticides, or biofertilizers or plant growth hormones. Exposure to energy forms such as heat, light, radiation, and magnetism. In some of the seeds, they are exposed to heat and radiation so that germs are killed. This will cover the physical form of seed treatment. Then their aim is disinfection and disinfestation. So infection is when the pathogen is present inside the seed, and infestation is when they are present on the surface of the seeds. So if we do seed treatment, it will protect us from both disinfection and disinfestations, and we will have protected seeds. Seed treatment is the process of subjecting seeds to chemical, biological agents or physical energy to protect them from pathogens and pests, improving germination and vigor, and ensure better crop establishment. Benefit of seed treatment: prevent spread of plant diseases. Many pathogens such as fungi, bacteria, viruses are carried through seed. Example, loose smut in wheat, downy mildew in pearl millet. Seed treatment eliminate or suppress these pathogens. Protect against seed rot and seedling blight. Seedling blight, young seedling die soon after the emergence. In the seedling blight or in the rot, what happens is they in the early stages only the seedling will die. So if we do seed treatment against these pathogens, it will be very beneficial. Caused by fungi like Pythium, Fusarium, Rhizoctona. Seed treatment with fungicides such as Thyram and Captan, which are very common fungicides available. If we do the seed treatment through these, they will protect the seeds in the soil, improve the germination and vigor potential. So these treated seeds, they will have better germination and vigor. So that means the seeds will germinate at a faster rate, and also it will be uniform. Like if we are sowing 100 seeds, so all 100 seeds will germinate at the same time, which is what is most desirable during planting. provides protection from storage insect. Also, some of the seed treatments with some insecticides, they will protect from storage insect pests, which are the major, which cause major loss during the storage. Control soil-borne pests. Seed treatments also helps to control the soil-borne pest. Then type of seed treatments, disinfection, eradicates fungi in disinfection, eradicates fungi inside the seed pod. So the seed treatments which are done using the fungicides, they will eradicate the fungus present inside the seed disinfestation. They will destroy the seed-borne organisms which are present on the seed surface. And seed protection seals seeds from soil organisms. Conditions requiring for seed treatment. So, what are the conditions during which we should treat the seed? If you have seeds which are injured, they have some mechanical damage, or because of the weather, there is some damage present, or if the weather you see during the upcoming time when you have to sow the seeds, it is not that favorable, it is better to go for seed treatment because that will provide it with the vigor and the nutrients so that it can survive at that time. Then disease seeds contaminated at harvest or storage. So the seeds sometimes they are contaminated during the harvest, or because of the insect pest they might get contaminated during the storage. So for those seeds, it is better to go for seed treatments. Unfavorable soil conditions. When the soil conditions are not good, such as cold, damp, or dry soil, that will encourage the fungus growth. So it is better to treat the seeds with the fungicides and then sow them. Disease-free seeds, these are the preventive protection. So if we have the disease-free seeds, we can just use the seed treatment as a preventive protection. Now, physical method. This is the most common method and it is highly recommended. Uh, First is the hot water treatment. So for wheat seeds, if there is loose mud, so you can give hot water treatment at 49 degrees Celsius for 90 to 120 minutes. For downy mildew of pearl millet, it is you can give hot water treatment of 55 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. For black rot of crucifers, at 52 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. Pea blight, 55 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. So in this hot water treatment, what is done is that you take up the seeds in a gunny bag and in a container, heat the water. So heat the water to the desirable condition. Suppose it is pearl millet, so you will have the water at 55 degrees Celsius. So when the water reaches 55 degrees Celsius, dip the gunny bag filled with the seeds in the water for 10 minutes. After that, take out the gunny bag and immediately dip them in cold water so that the cells are not killed. Only that is why we are only submerging them for a particular time limit, and after that we are removing it. And after that, when remove immediately from cold water and then spread them in a uh, in a place properly and let them air dry to their original moisture content. So other physical methods are solar exposure, dry heat, radiation, and magnetism. So one of the most common for wheat to protect from loose mud is solar exposure. During the summers, the wheat seeds they are spread on the roof of the house or at the floor where the direct sunlight comes. They are exposed to the heat so that the germs present inside the seeds can be killed. So this is very cost effective and easy method, and they will give you protection against the all the seed borne the funguses. Then biological methods. So biological methods, they have BAU fungicides, which are trichoderma based fungicides. These are bio-based fungicides which are grown on the biodegradable waste, and these fungicides like the trichoderma, they are used in the seed treatment. They control Fusarium, Rhizoctona, Pythium, and Phytophthora. So these are the major fungus which you might find in your fields. So if we go for more uh, biological treatment, because chemicals they might also harm humans. If the chemicals are carried, then there can be bioaccumulation in humans. So nowadays they are shifting to biofungicides such as trichoderma. So seeds can be treated with these trichoderma to protect them against the fungicides. And these also protect them from nematodes. So the dosage for seeds, it is 2.5 to 3% of the seed weight. If we are applying it on the seeds. Or we can do soil drenching. We can use trichoderma, like make a mixture of 2% of trichoderma in water and drench this in the soil. Put this water in the soil, let the water get absorbed in the soil, and then the trichoderma will kill all the pathogens present in the soil. Or also these can be used as foliar sprays. So, same that 2% solution is being made, and when the plants are in the standing position, if you see the fungus attack, you can spray with 2% of trichoderma. Other botanicals that can be used are garlic. So some of the household they use garlic extract. Neem is very common. Neem extract are used. These give protection against insect pest and also some of the fungal pathogens. So seeds also can be treated with the neem powder, or the plants are sprayed with neem oil to so that they are protected from the insect pest. Chemical treatment for germination and vigor. So paddy, it is soaked in 1% KCl for 12 hours. Most commonly grown crop is paddy or rice. In that, what you can do is you can make 1% solution of potassium chloride and soak the seeds for 12 hours. After that, you can plant these seeds and they will have a better germination. Sorghum soak in 1% NaCl solution or 1% KH2PO4 for 12 hours. For pulses usually they have a deficiency of micronutrients such as zinc, magnesium, manganese. So they are soaked in zinc sulfate solution or MgSO4 or manganese sulfate solutions of 10 ppm for 4 hours. Other the solutions that can be used are vitamins and micronutrients and PGR. So oxine, it is good for root growth. So the seeds can be soaked in oxine solution and vitamin solutions. Vitamins, they will protect and will provide antioxidants so that the seeds will germinate faster. And other micronutrients also, they can be used in the same way for a seed treatment. Seed quality enhancement, definition and rules. So post-harvest treatments improve germination and vigor. After you have harvested your seeds, it is better to go for post-harvest treatments. That is, after the harvesting, the seed should be spread and the good seeds should be taken up and all the infected seeds, they should be removed so that during the storage, there is less attack of insect pests. And as these are the carrier of new technology, so the if someone is growing seeds for selling purposes, like not as grain or consumption, but as to sell the seeds. So for them, it is very important to take care to have post-harvest management. So they should sort their seed according to the shape, size, and the color, and they should see that they are not uh, cut or they are not infected. All the seeds are proper. So as these will be the seeds that will be used as particular variety when for the next cycle. So also when it is grown for grain purposes, so they provide food security. And we have seen the cases that many times in the storage house the seeds get rotten because of the fungus. And during those times, mostly the farmer will suffer with the yield loss. Also, there will be food scarcity in the area. So to protect that, we should have post-harvest managements. Assure crop yield is assures. So if the seeds are treated properly, then during even the unfavorable time or unfavorable area, the seeds will grow. Along with the seed treatment, other practices like application of fertilizers and insecticide, pesticide, this is also recommended. But if we do the seed treatment, what will happen if the that particular area is facing some unfavorable conditions? So when the seeds are germinating, this is the initial stage. If during that stage anything happens and they are not able to germinate, the seed will rot inside and there will be no germination, and again you have to go for planting. So to avoid that, mostly the seeds should be treated and then they should be grown. Then they should be sown. So in even during the unfavorable time, they will grow. And after they have established in the crop, then other practices which are commonly done, they can be followed. So they are the key in disaster recovery in agriculture. So therefore, maintaining the quality of the seed is very important. So the seed quality enhancement techniques, how can you actually maintain the quality of the seeds? So first technique is seed hydration or hardening and priming. In this, what happens? The seeds, like I told about this KCl solution, NaCl solution. So this can be done. What happens? You can take the seed, you put them in this KCl solution, soak them, suppose for the paddy, soak them in 1% KCl solution for 12 hours. After that, what to do is, during that 12 hours, what will happen inside the seeds, the metabolic activities will increase. Okay. And they will produce a lot of metabolites that will help them grow faster. So after 12 hours, what you will do is you will remove the seeds from there and then you will let them dry. Dry to their original moisture content, like how they were before soaking in the solution, exactly like that. So what happens, that is called as seed hydration, which is priming or hardening. So during this time, when they are again dried back to their original moisture content, so you can store them and then plant them whatever time you want to plant them. So next time when you will planting them, they will grow faster. Suppose if you are sowing a seed and it takes around 7 days to emerge as a seedling. So if you do seed hydration, which is hardening or priming, any of these, in this case, your solution will be called as priming. So if you do priming, then they will emerge in 4 to 5 days because they have already gone through first phase of their germination, which was which in which the cells get activated and they accumulate the metabolites and all. So these first phase has been already over. So when the seeds are sown, they start with the second phase of germination, and then they will be cell division and then the emergence of the seedling. So it will be faster. So this provides with a edge towards the weeds which are present. So what happens? Most of the times, weeds present in the soil, they will also take up the nutrients and they will germinate, and then seeds will not get the nutrients and they might not germinate. So in this case, what will happen? If you have done the priming and then you have sown the seeds, they will germinate faster and they will outcompete the weeds. So this is seed priming, which is also very easy, and it is very highly recommended. After that, also this what will happen is that these seeds during the unfavorable conditions, also what will happen is that they already have the metabolites, so they will have more resistance towards these unfavorable conditions, and they will grow better as compared to the seeds those who are not been hardened. And the second one is seed coating, which is pelleting and film coating. So pelleting is there will be a thick layer of the seed coating, such as like seed coating can be done with the vermiculite or clay. So these are mostly done for small seeds, like carrot seeds, which are very very small or which are very irregular. So planting with the help of a planter is not possible. The machines that are used for planting the seeds, uh, they will prefer some shape. Like suppose if the seeds are round, it will be more preferred and it will be easily sown with the help of the machine. But if the seeds are irregular in shape and they are very small, then it is very difficult to plant them with the help of machineries. So at that time, mostly seed pelleting is done. Seed pelleting will provide with the coat around the seed so that it becomes of a proper shape. And also these these can be of vermiculite or other compounds that will provide nutrients as well to the seeds. And film coating on the other hand, these are very thin coat which usually are done for with the help of like with nutrients of nutrient. So nutrients are coated on these seeds, and then they are sown. So again, when the seeds are sown, they have a constant supply of nutrients, so it will emerge faster. And also integrated seed enhancement can be done. So you can use two or three of these methods together. Like solar heat treatment can be provided, and then after that, the seeds can be coated or pelleted, and then they are sown. So in these methods, it will provide better protection. And this will be the integrated seed enhancement techniques, which will be using either seed coating and hydration together, or solar heat treatment together, or magnetism. Also, scarification is done. So before sowing the seeds, if some of the seeds they have hard seed coat, so to them they are rubbed against the sandpaper so that the seed coat is disturbed or it has some sort of crack so that the water can enter easily inside the seed. This is mostly done for cotton and other seeds which have hard seed coats. Seed priming method. So priming, which is soaking in water solution. Halo priming is salt solutions such as chlorides, nitrates, sulfates. These salts can be used. The salt solution, and in this the seeds will be soaked, and then after certain time they will be taken out and dried to their original moisture content. Osmo priming with osmotic solutions, controlled imbibitions, and then biopriming, hydration plus inoculation with microbes. Biopriming is again, as I told, with the trichoderma and other bioactive agents. They can be used for so first they will be hydration will be then. After that, the trichoderma will be provided. So they will inoculate the seed. After that inoculation, they can be dried and then sown. So these will provide protection against the fungus which are present in the soil. Seed coating, application of nutrients, polymers, fungicides, insecticides. So in seed coating, fungicides can be used, insecticides can be used, polymers and nutrients. These can be used as seed coat. The advantage is that we will have accurate dosage. So during when we give the nutrients during the plants when they are standing in the field, sometimes what happens, either the we provide high dosage or low dosage, so that will rise, like it will raise some problem with the yield. Either the plants will get more. If the plants get nutrients, it's okay. But if you are applying more, what will happen? They will be the soil, and then they will be in the biological food chain. So some of the nutrients, they might perform, uh, like they will have adverse effects on human health. So to to remove it, it is better, or to avoid it, it is better to have a seed coated with the nutrients and then sown, so they will get their required dosage of nutrients during the germination. And dust-free handling and improves the tolerance. So when you will use all these techniques, they will increase the tolerance of the seed against insect pests and diseases. And seed coating also, it has higher cost because you will need a machine that can coat the seeds, and then all these polymers and fungicides, they are very expensive. So this has some disadvantages, but seed priming, I think, is better. Seed priming you can do, seed hardening can be done, and the other physical treatments which are cost effective, that can be used. Seed coating, it can be used for the seeds which have high value, such as vegetable seeds. So these vegetable seeds, they are uh, sold at very high cost. So to protect these seeds from any damage, seed coating can be done. Precautions in seed treatment. Never use treated seeds as food and feed. Also, remember, if the tree seeds are treated with any of the fungicides, insecticides, or even if they are treated with the biologically active agents, then also they should not be used as feed or food. They should only be used for sowing purposes. Correct dosage is critical. So everyone needs to know what crop they are, for what crop they are using the seed coating, and what composition, so that critical dosage is given, like the proper dosage is given. If it is underdosed or overdosed, it will have a bad effect on the seed. High moisture seeds are sensitive to concentrated liquids. Also, some of the high moisture seeds, so the grains such as paddy, wheat, they are good. They can be done with the priming, and then they can be dry to their original moisture content. But some of the vegetable seeds or some of the legumes also, they have high moisture. So when these are treated with the priming, they might produce problem, because then they in a very less moisture content also, their germination might start. So you cannot write them back again to their original moisture content, and then you have to either sow them immediately, or otherwise it will be a loss. So high moisture seeds should be taken care of. And order of seed treatment, it should be chemical, then insecticide plus fungicide, and then the special treatment, such as the biologically active um, agents that can be used. This should be the sequence. So in conclusion, seed treatment is the foundation for healthy crops. So if you want to have healthy crop stand, it is better to go for seed treatments, combining physical, chemical, and biological treatments. That will it will be an enhanced method. This is more recommended to go for an integrated seed treatment practice, and these will improve the germination, vigor, yield, and also the sustainability. Some of the them seed treatments are eco-friendly, such as this neem extract is used, or turmeric can be used. Uh, these um, uh, these things, they are very eco-friendly and approaches, and they have long-term productivity. So this is from my side. If any questions is there, you can ask.
Thank you, Ms. Abha, for the detailed presentation. Now, since we are running short of time, I'll try to take as many questions as possible. I'll read them out quickly.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what are the simplest home-based techniques farmers can use to improve seed germination?
So for the simplest seed improvement techniques, I will say you can go for priming, hydro priming, or osmo priming or halo primings. These are the salts which are used like KCl, or even simply water. If you will do the priming using water, it will be very effective. And also the hot water treatment and solar heat treatments. They are very cost effective. They are naturally available. So this can be done.
Okay. And are there natural treatments like soaking in water, cow dung slurry, or herbal extracts that help seeds sprout faster?
Yes, yes, definitely. Cow dung slurry can be used, and other natural extracts. These can be used, and they will be effective. So most of them are effective against insect pests. So if there is a attack of insect pest, or if the farmers feel soil have a lot of insects, which are not which are very harmful, so they can go with this. It will definitely improve the germination.
Okay. And how important is seed storage before planting for good germination?
As I mentioned in the my slides, it is very important. So, if the farmer they are taking up their own seeds for sowing, they should make sure that the seeds which they are storing they are free from all the insect pests and pathogens. They don't carry any of these pathogens, and they should be dried properly to very low moisture content. Otherwise, the fungus will grow in them. So, and they should be dried in a dark place, and there should not be overcrowding of the gunny bags. So these things can be taken care of. So then afterwards in the next season, if they are planting those seeds, it will be very like it will not have much of the infection. Otherwise, most of the farmers they will face a lot of disease infestation at that time if they are using their own farm grown seeds.
Okay. And let's see. How important is seed storage before planting for good germination?
I just answer
Sorry.
this like
Yeah, sorry.
yeah.
Do soaking seeds in warm water or biofertilizers improve germination?
Yes, yes, definitely. That can be done. It is also very cost effective. And as I told about the priming, so priming technique can be employed for this. Like the seeds can be sown in the water and the biofertilizers, and later on they can be, if they want to store it, then um, they can dry it to their original moisture content and store and then plant during favorable times. If they want to do direct planting, then also use of biofertilizers and water, it is a very common and very beneficial practice because they will have the sprouts and then they can be sown, so there will be faster germination.
Okay. Um, what precautions should farmers take to avoid fungal or bacterial attacks on seeds during germination?
As I told, before germination, they should check for the seeds if they have any cuts or if they show any fungal residue present on them, or if the weed seeds or other seeds, say like weed seeds also, they can be the carrier of pathogens. So weeds seeds should not be present. These all things can be taken care of before planting so that they get better germination and the plants are disease free.
Okay. And um, are there differences in techniques for vegetable seeds versus cereals and pulses?
Yes. So for cereals and pulses, mostly you can go for priming, hardening, and solar heat treatment or hot water treatment. As these seeds are very hardy, they can resist temperature changes, moisture changes. But when it comes to vegetable seeds, they are very delicate and they might lose their viability. So for them, it is better to go for seed coating or seed pelleting rather than seed priming.
Okay. And can small farmers prepare their own low-cost seed treatments instead of buying commercial one?
Yeah, definitely. They can use the natural plant extracts, which will be easily available, or the biofertilizers or the cow dung slurry, and they can treat the seeds with them.
Okay. Okay. So before we end, one last question. Please let us know a little about your career background and what made you to take an interest in agriculture field.
Okay, so my career background, I have done my bachelor's in agriculture. So after that, I got interested in mostly about plant genetics. So later on, I took seed technology, which is a very fast-growing enterprise in agriculture. I will say, like most of the farmers now, they are going for seed production as they can produce the seeds, they can sell the seeds, and especially the vegetable seeds, as if they produce them and they are selling them, they are very costly, so it is very like benefiting. So I took seed technology during my masters, and then I've done my masters in seed technology. After that, currently I'm doing PhD, and I further wants to be a researcher and contribute to agriculture and improving the yield and agricultural production of India. So I have chosen up the career of being a researcher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Abha. So I don't see any more questions. So now we have come to end of question round. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we'd like to thank you for the presentation and answering all the questions. And
Okay.
so we'll be ending this meeting now. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay.
You're welcome. Thank you.